home game for the Blue Devils this season as they're hosting the Clintwood Green Wave. As we're about to get into serious LPD action starting tonight. It's been exciting. Arby's Classic, of course. Gate City won earlier at Appalachia. But now, Gate City and the rest of the LPDs going to start fighting for the LPD championship.
Right. Yeah, it starts kind of here tonight with Clintwood, and then goes on through the middle of February. Got a couple of non-conference games in there along the way, but for the most part, from here on out, it's it's LPD basketball and trying to win the LPD regular season, so you get that automatic berth into the Region D tournament late in February. And the Blue Devils respectable showing in the Arby's Classic, and
you bet
have defeated Sullivan South, Appalachia. So we'll see how things pan out over the next 6 or 8 weeks.
And that's a pretty good 3-2 record, especially as well as they play.
No question. And I think we're about ready to have the national anthem here from Gate City Middle School, and that we are.
Clintwood comes to this contest 4-5, 2-0 in the LPD. They lost their season opener to Grundy 65-46, defeated Kelly on the 14th of December. Down Coburn 40-25 on the 27th at their Green Wave Classic. They defeated Irvington 65-40. Lost to Council 54-49. Lost to Grundy 68-64. And also earlier in their season, they defeated Irvington and lost to Hayside. Duran Moore, John Michael Fleming, and Travis Hicks, the returning starters for the Green Wave. Gate City wins over Appalachia to open the season 67-41 at Appalachia. Won 75-69 in overtime at Sullivan South. Also beat Dobbins Bennett in the Arby's Classic, and lost to Reston South Lakes and to West Hills, Ontario in the Arby's Classic.
Starters tonight for Clintwood will be Kelly Fleming and Nick Mullins, John Michael Fleming, David Mullins, and Duran Moore. For the Blue Devils, it'll be Jesse McMurray and Nate Clark in the backcourt. Josh Kilgore, Marquis Step up front, and the post player will be Will Humphreys.
Gate City's JV team won 45-22 earlier tonight. Led 12-5 after 1, 21-11 at halftime, 33-18 after 3.
So set to get underway here at Gate City. For the Green Wave, it'll be David Mullins. For the Blue Devils, Josh Kilgore set to jump it up to get this one underway. Ball's tossed in the air, tip controlled I believe Kilgore had the tip. It goes out of bounds off Josh as it wasn't touched, so it'll belong to Clintwood. Clintwood tries to get it in, throws it in to Mark Estep. Estep steals it, gets it ahead to Nate Clark. His shot up good, and he's fouled.
Yeah, Nate with a nice quick move down the left of the paint. Defenders chased and fouled.
First 4 seconds of turnover and a Gate City bucket. Fouls on David Mullins, his first. That'll be the team's first for the Green Wave. Nate Clark's free throw up, in, out, no good. Tipped around, coming out of there with it. Will Humphreys, Gate City. Gets it right side, McMurray. His jumper up for 3, good. Jesse McMurray for 3, and it's quickly 5-0 Gate City. Clintwood on the inbound, still can't get it in. Throws it in. Will Humphreys steals it. Shot off a glass, good. Will Humphreys with the bucket. Quickly 7-0 first 30 seconds. Kelly Fleming has it in front court for the Green Wave. Fleming gets it in the right corner to John Michael Fleming. Back in the corner, right corner. Here's a shot up for 3, no good by Mullins. Pulled out of there. The Blue Devils on the rebound with it. McMurray quickly lobs it over to Kilgore. Kilgore puts it on the floor, takes it baseline jumper up and good. Josh Kilgore with the bucket.
Nice quick move along the baseline.
We've played a minute. It's 9-0 Gate City. Fleming for the Green Wave has it. Head of the key, and McMurray gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. So it'll belong to the Green Wave. Tyler Park set to check in for Nate Clark for Gate City. So Clintwood on the inbounds. That's Nick Mullins to throw it in. Gets it into Moore. Has his pocket picked by Estep. Or Kilgore. Gets it over to Parks. Parks stops. Back to McMurray. Open for the 3. Shot good.
You talked about open.
And Clintwood's had enough. They'll ask for a timeout.
Can't stand this anymore.
6:39 to go here in the first quarter. Gate City 12, Clintwood nothing. 39 to go here in the first quarter. 12-0. Gate City is leading. Clintwood out of the timeout. Has the basketball. Fleming has it in backcourt. Lobs it in front court. Still in the way by McMurray. Jesse runs it up the left side. Stops. Pops for 3. Shot no good. Long rebound in the left corner goes to Estep. Kicks it out front to Kilgore. Kilgore puts it on the floor. Drives in the lane. Shot up. Missed it. Rebound Moore for the Green Wave. Moore gets it over to Kelly Fleming. Fleming with it, gets it right side. That's John Michael Fleming. Fleming puts it on the floor, tries to drive around Kilgore. It goes off of Fleming, out of bounds.
5 turnovers, no points for Clintwood.
Logan Bateman, Jamie Hackney, and Luke Humphreys into the lineup for the Blue Devils. Parks and McMurray stay on the floor. McMurray has it now. Out between the rings with it. Bateman swinging around left side. That's Parks. Back between the rings, McMurray. Left side, Hackney with it. Back out front, McMurray. Long 3 shot. Good. McMurray for 3. Jesse feels like he's been let out of jail.
That was at least a college 3.
Well, it was more than that. 15-0 Gate City leads. Here driving to the bucket is Fleming, John Michael Fleming. He's fouled.
But 2 defenders there for Gate City.
Luke Humphreys picks up the foul. His first, team's first. John Michael Fleming to shoot 2 for Clintwood.
All I could do was draw the foul and had no chance of making the shot, and that free throw either.
Parks out, Clark back now for Gate City. Second free throw on the way, up and good. Clintwood on the board. It's 15-1, 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Clark gets it over to Bateman, stands out front with it. Now left corner, McMurray. McMurray has his shot blocked. Coming out there with it is McMurray. Gets it over to Clark. Swing it back out front between the rings. Bateman now to McMurray. Left corner with it, Luke Humphreys. Luke gives it down low to the cutter. That's Clark. Shot up. No good, but he's fouled by Kelly Fleming.
Good backdoor move, though, for Nate. And a good pass to him.
Foul on Kelly Fleming will be his first. That's the team's second. Nate Clark shooting 2 for Gate City. Free throw up, Clark, good. So Clark has 3 points. Gate City leads 16-1. Make it 17-1 as Nate hits both. Clintwood has it in backcourt. And comes to full court pressure. Ball tipped. Coming out there with it. Moore gets it cross court. Here's the shot up by John Michael Fleming. No good. Rebound Nate Clark. Gate City wants to run. Clark has it up the right side. 2-on-2. Now kicks it back here to Rogers. Michael Rogers checks in. With it Clark. Left of the lane Hackney. His jumper up. No good. Rebound Moore for Clintwood. Moore over to Mullins and he'll walk it up. Mullins spin move on Clark. Now gets it left side to Nick Mullins. Back out front, John Michael Fleming, guarded by Bateman. Picks up his dribble. Gets it down low. Moore, his shot off the glass, good.
Yeah, nice little shove off the backboard.
Moore with the bucket, makes it 17-3. Bateman drives in the lane, gets it right side Rogers. Rogers drives along the baseline. Nobody picks him up. Shot off the glass, good. Michael Rogers with the bucket.
Don't need to be standing around. There's a game on.
19-3. Inside 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Gate City with the lead. Clintwood with the ball. Kelly Fleming stands at the center circle. Picks up his dribble, hounded by Clark. Gets it into the lane, David Mullins. His shot up, no good. Rebound Mullins, gets it back, shot up, good, and he's fouled. David Mullins with the bucket, and the foul will be on the Blue Devils. 33, Luke Humphreys, his second. And that'll be the team's second here in the first half. East step, Marshall McMurray into the lineup for Gate City. Also Josh Kilgore. So Mullins trying to complete the three-point play. Gate City leading 19-5. Still 19-5 as the free throws missed, rebounded by Nate Clark. Clark brings it up the left side. Now out on top, Kilgore. Kilgore gets it between the rings, E-step. Back out front, McMurray. Now Clark drives into the lane, stops, dishes it over E-step. He'll drive along the baseline, little 8-footer up. No good. Rebound pulled out of there. Marshall McMurray. Marshall's put back, no good. Tipped around, coming out of there with it, Michael Rogers. Rogers gets it over to E-step. Gate City will reset. Clark out front, head of the key for three. Shot, no good. Rebound, David Mullins. Mullins gets it over to Kelly Fleming. Fleming will bring it up. Of course, Gate City man-to-man defensively. Fleming gets it left side. Here is Moore for three. Shot no good. Run down in the corner by nobody as it goes out of bounds. Mullins gave chase. Jesse McMurray checks into the lineup for Michael Rogers. .245 to go first quarter. Gate City leading 19-5 with the basketball. Out front, Josh Kilgore. Yeah, the key, McMurray. Now McMurray backs back out. Kilgore center circle. Out front between the rings, Marshall McMurray. Picks up his dribble, gets it to E-step, head of the key, now to Kilgore. Hands it back to McMurray. McMurray. One dribble, now to E-step between the rings. Left side, Marshall McMurray, double dribbles.
Yeah, I believe that's the first turnover by Gate City.
The score remains 19-5 with 2:17 to go here in the first quarter. Blue Devils on top. Evan Vanover into the lineup for the Green Wave. In the front court, Travis Hicks has it. Hicks gets it back to John Michael Fleming. Fleming spin move on Kilgore, takes it right side, lobs it down low for Hicks, but coming out of there with it instead for Clintwood for the shot up. No good was Vanover. Rebound E-step for the Blue Devils. Mark has it up the left side. Now back out on top, McMurray swinging around to Clark. Gets it down low. Kilgore, shot
what
up, last good.
What a feat.
21-5. Fleming gets it in front court to Hicks, back to Fleming. Fleming out front, slips, falls, ball on the floor, and who comes up with it? It'll be a held ball to belong to Gates City.
He might want to look for some moisture over there because that was, like you said, he slipped. There comes the towel, and Nate Clark's going to do a little housekeeping.
Will Humphreys into the lineup for the Blue Devils. 1:25 to go here in the first quarter. Gate City on top, 21-5. McMurray has it, gets it over to Clark. Lob down low. Kilgore shot off the glass, good. Josh Kilgore with the bucket. It's 23-5. Clintwood with the ball in back court. Now coming free in front court will be Moore. His shot off the glass, good.
Yeah, defense.
A little breakdown there. 23-7. Inside a minute to go. First quarter. Clark gets it in to the foul line to step. Kicks it back out front. Clark, he'll shoot the three. Shot Clark, no good. Rebound to nobody. If it'll go out of bounds, it'll belong to Clintwood. Jordan Sloan in for the Green Wave. Tyler Parks back for Gate City. Nick Mullins back for Clintwood. So to throw it in will be Sloan. Gets it in backcourt to Hicks. Hicks hands it back to Kelly Fleming. 30 seconds to go, first quarter. Fleming has it, circles, foul line, can't shoot, gets it down low. Hicks, his shot off glass is good. Travis Hicks with the bucket, makes it 23-9 Gate City. 16 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Gate City will hold it for the final shot. McMurray has it in the center circle. Now left. Drives to the head of Key, stomps, can't shoot, gets it over to Kilgore. 4 seconds, back McMurray, left alone, head of the Key, shot no good. Rebound coming out of there with it is Nick Mullins, and that'll be the end of the first quarter here at Gate City with the score. The Blue Devils 23, the Clintwood Green Wave 9.
Back.
Okay, Clintwood has the ball set to begin the second quarter, trailing 23-9. On the inbounds, Hicks has it. Now with it is Nick Mullins. Mullins tied up. Turnover to the Blue Devils. So Gate City with it. 23-9 the score. They lead. Tyler Parks has it left side. Now gets it over to McMurray, left corner. Along the baseline, Will Humphreys. His shot up off glass, good. Will Humphreys for 2, and the Blue Devils extend their lead to 16. Back court with it, Sloan. Lobs it in front court to Vanover. Vanover with it, back to Fleming. Fleming puts it on the floor, left side. Looks for Hicks, can't get it to him. 5-second count on. There it is. Turnover to the Blue Devils.
That is their 7th. Gate City has 1.
So Gate City with it. Parks. Tyler gets it left corner to McMurray. Down low along the baseline. Will Humphreys dribbles it out of bounds.
Yeah, he tried to lower the right shoulder, and defender came there and forced that turnover.
Played a minute here in the second quarter. It's 25-9 Gate City. Here's a pass tipped in backcourt. Sloan comes up with it. Gets it over to John Michael Fleming. Fleming will be fouled by Matt Woods. Foul on Matt's his first, team's third.
Matt trying to steal the basketball. Just got a little more than basketball.
Nate Clark in for Parks. Jamie Hackney in along with Matt Woods, Will Humphreys, Jesse McMurray, and Nate Clark. The 5 on the floor for the Blue Devils. John Michael Fleming gets it in the corner to Vanover, who drives into the lane, can't shoot, needs help, gets it down low to Hicks, ball tipped, and it'll go out of bounds off of Matt Woods. It'll belong to the Greenway.
Yeah. Play getting a little rough in there. They let them have it.
Moore inbounds it to John Michael Fleming. Puts it over to Moore, left alone for the three. Shot Moore good. He's a pretty good shooter. Has been his whole career.
They need more of those.
Humphreys spins, drives along the baseline, reverse layup, no good. Rebound Sloan for the Greenway.
It looked real good, but except it didn't fall.
Just wouldn't go down. Moore has it, drives along the baseline, shot rejected by Hackney. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Greenway. He step into the lineup for Gate City. He'll replace Matt Wood. Moore to throw it in. Can't get it in, now gets it in, and offensive foul be called on John Michael Fleming, drawing the charge. Mark Estep.
I mean, that was obvious. He was standing there flat-footed, saw him coming, anticipated the play.
So the Devils leading by 13, 25-12, 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Nate Clark has it off the screen, right side with it. Now top McMurray with it. Back to Clark. Right side, that's Estep. Looks for Humphreys down low. Instead gives it back to McMurray. McMurray drives in the lane as his pass tipped, stolen away. Vanover comes out there with it for the Greenway. Gets it in front court to Moore. Back to Vanover. Vanover picks up his dribble, gets it back to Moore. Moore puts it on the floor, can't make a move on Estep. Now gets it back to Fleming, and Fleming loses it out of bounds. Another turnover by Clintwood.
And 12 points and 8 turnovers.
Jesse McMurray, Will Humphreys check out of the lineup. In for Gate City will be Luke Humphreys.
And not all the turnovers been forced, as a matter of fact.
Going to have an illegal screen called on Luke Humphreys. That'll be 3 on Luke. The 4th team foul. So Will Humphreys in for Luke. That is the 4th team foul on the Blue Devils. So Clintwood with it. Neither team scored in a while. Sloan has it on the inbounds pass, hands it off to Fleming, center circle. Now Fleming moves right side. Now picks up his dribble, gets it right side. That's Vanover. Vanover slips and falls, or trips and falls, I should say. Gets it over to Hicks. Back to Moore.
Nate had nothing to do with that.
Moore, as his pass tipped out of bounds by Kilgore, intended for John Michael Fleming.
Yeah, Josh with a nice quick move to slap it away.
Clintwood with the ball. Hicks has it down low. Shot up over Hackney, good.
That's a nice move by Hicks.
Travis Hicks with the bucket. Makes the score 25-14. Jamie Hackney with it. Get it around left side Estep. Left of the lane, Humphreys. Has it tipped away. Regains control of it. Now back to Clark. Nate spins. Head of the key. Left side Hackney. Stops. Pops a 14-footer. No good. Rebound pulled out there. Clintwood. That's Vanover with it. Clintwood can get it to less than 10. Get it back in single digits. Here's Hicks. Hicks down low. Shot over Hackney. Good. Hicks, he and Moore, big targets, especially Hicks. Gate City with it. Hits it to Hackney. Back to Kilgore. Rips pass across court to Estep. Swing it back left side, Nate Clark. Nate will shoot the 3. Shot good.
It rattled, but it fell.
Nate Clark for 3, and he has 7. Gate City's lead back to 12. Logan Bateman into the lineup for Gate City. He'll replace Nate Clark. No, it won't. He'll replace Jamie Hackney.
Give it to Clintwood. They didn't lay down.
Oh, they could have folded when it was like 15-1, is that right?
Yes, it was. And it was also 19-3.
So Clintwood has it. That's Moore. Moore drives down low. Shot up off the glass. Missed it. Rebound Will Humphreys. Will gets it over to Nate. He'll run it past the timeline up the left side. Drives all the way down, and he will, they say he has shot block. Should have probably been a travel.
Yep.
with it. E-step out front. E-step stops, picks up his dribble, and he's fouled.
14.
Evan Vanover's first, team's fourth. Luke Humphreys in for Will Humphreys for Gate City. So the Blue Devils has it. Gets it over here left side, Nate Clark. Now swing it around to Bateman. Kilgore with it to Clark. Left side, Josh Kilgore. Kilgore drives in the lane, tries to leave it off for E-step. Ball stolen away by Moore. Moore for the Green Wave, gets it ahead to Fleming. 28-16, Gate City leads by 12, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor by the Green Wave. 2:55 to go here in the first half. Gate City leads 28-16. Gate City with the basketball, 2:45 to go. I mean, it's Clintwood with the basketball. Should be able to tell that apart. With it, right of the lanes, Moore loses possession of it, and that's a travel.
You can't pass it to yourself.
Nobody did.
So that's the third turnover in the second quarter for Clintwood. 4 in the second for Gate City so far, which has helped Clintwood come back.
Parks has it, gets it in the corner to Bateman. Now swing it back out between the rings, E-step. Right side, that's McMurray. McMurray gets it left side, E-step. E-step back to McMurray. Now around to Bateman. Right side with it. Luke Humphreys shoots, misses for 3. Rebound, Jesse McMurray. McMurray has it back out front to Parks. Swing it around near side. That's E-step back to McMurray. Open for the 3 shot. Way short. Shot an air ball. That won't happen often. Jesse seems to think he might have got fouled.
Well,
and I seem to think I have to agree with him because it's just not like him to, to come up that short.
When did you see that last?
Yeah.
If ever.
So
maybe once.
28-16 the score inside 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Fleming. Kelly Fleming this time has it across the timeline. Here comes the double team. Loses possession, picks it up, and they say he'll be shoved and fouled by Parks.
Well, there's a lot of contact both sides of that confrontation.
Foul on Tyler's his first. That'll be the team's 5th. Nate Clark back into the lineup for Gate City. Here comes Josh Kilgore. Clark, Kilgore, Jesse McMurray, E-step, Luke Humphreys. Now for Gate City. On the inbounds is David Mullins. He needs to get it in and finally does so to Kelly Fleming. Fleming has it over left side. John Michael Fleming looks for Mullins. Can't get it to him. Instead between the rings with it. Hicks picks up his dribble. Gets it to Fleming. Fleming down low. David Mullins. Mullins shot up. No good. Tipped around. Coming out there with it. McMurray had a hand on it and he's hammered.
Yes, he's laying on the court.
Foul will be on the Green Wave, and that is on number 40. David Mullins, his second. That'll be the team's 5th.
Mike Shoup with the call.
So 28-16 the score. Gate City led at the end of 1.
23-9.
So have it been outscored actually 7-5 here.
Well, turnovers by Gate City.
Clark for Gate City has it left corner now to Humphrey, swinging around to E-step. Back to Clark, shot for 3, shot no good. Rebound, long rebound run down by Clark, but also by Clark. McMurray has it out front, stops, gets it over to E-step. E-step back to Luke Humphreys, now swing it back to McMurray. Around now Nate Clark. Gate City will reset with 45 seconds to go first half. E-step gets it to Kilgore, stands in the center circle with it. Clintwood plays man-to-man. Here's McMurray, shot. I guess probably blocked. At least that's what they say. McMurray still has the basketball, though, as Clark come up with the shot. So it's 20 seconds to go now in the first half. Gate City is just going to stand. They'll hold it for 1, it appears.
Yes, it does. Here comes the defense.
Clark has it. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Now Nate will start. Stops, gets it over to McMurray, and McMurray's held by John Michael Fleming. Fleming picks up his second, only the team's sixth, non-shooting foul. Jesse had 3 quick threes to start the game, then Fleming was the defender put on Jesse, and he's been unable to get a shot since. Fleming will check out with those 2 fouls.
And Fleming is quick to get to him when he...
That's a good move by their coach, so Fleming won't run a risk of picking up the 3rd foul. Here's Kilgore, left-handed jump hook from in front, no good. And that'll be the end of the first half. So 1 half in the books here at Gate City, and it's the Blue Devils 28, the Clintwood Green Wave 16. Just about set to begin the second half here at Gate City, and we'll tell you that GCTV Basketball Boys and Girls is brought to you by the town of Gate City, Daugherty Brothers Chevrolet, State Line Graphics, Weber City Drug, Farm Bureau Insurance, New People's Bank, Scott County Long Distance, Delegate Terry Kilgore, Carter Trent, Scott County Funeral Home, and Fairway Ford Volkswagen. Our thanks to all these sponsors who make basketball replays possible for the 2004-2005 season. We're set to get underway here in the second half. Second half now underway at Gate City. McMurray for the Blue Devils has it out front. Nate Clark. Clark with it, gets it over to McMurray. Humphrey swinging around left side to Clark. Hits it, leading 28-16. East step, Clark head of the key, shot Clark off the backboard, good.
It ain't how you do it, it's how many points you get.
That's right, you get 3 for that, just the same. 31-16, Fleming gets it to Kelly Fleming. Kelly Fleming with it out front, picks up his dribble. Backdoor cut, John Michael, stops, shoots, no good. Rebound, McMurray, foul called over the back. It'll be Moore, I believe.
Now, we know how McMurray can shoot the threes. If Nate can do it too consistently, he's a good 3-point shooter.
Yeah, Nate's a good scorer. He just runs the team and maybe sometimes doesn't look to shoot quite as much, but he can shoot the basketball, and at a critical time he will. Kilgore's shot up off the glass is good. Case in point was the Dobbins Bennett game when he scored 2 points there late.
Were they big or what?
Yeah, it sealed the win. So, Nate can score, but that's not necessarily his first priority. Is to run the team. Clintwood has it, trailing by 17. John Michael Fleming gets it down low. David Mullins shot up, and he missed it. Rebound, McMurray had a hand on it. Clark runs it down. Clark for Gate City rips a pass in front court. Kilgore drives against Moore. Shot up, in, out, no good. Rebound pulled out there. Nick Mullins for the Wave. Gets it to John Michael Fleming, who will bring it across the timeline. Hands it back to Kelly Fleming. Kelly Fleming gets it right side to Nick Mullins. Swinging around Moore. He's open for the 3 shot. No good. Rebound, McMurray. McMurray runs the floor, 3-on-2, over to Nate Clark. Nate stops, pops a 3 shot. Good. Nate Clark for 3. He has 3 threes on the night. Clark with 13 points leads the Blue Devils in scoring. Fleming across the timeline to Mullins. Hands it back to John Michael Fleming. Fleming looks to make a move. Has it. And he will be, they say, held and fouled by Josh Kilgore. Foul on Josh, number 1, team's first here in the second half. Blue Devils now lead by 20. That's their biggest lead of the night.
As Clintwood there thought they had a run out, but McMurray right there to stop that.
It's hit his outscored Clintwood 8-0 here in the third quarter. Moore to throw it in. Puts it into Kelly Fleming. Fleming drives down the left side of the lane, cut off by Clark, gets it back out front to Vanover. Vanover hands it back to Kelly Fleming. Fleming has it between the rings with it. Now tries to get it down low to Moore, swatted away by Humphreys. Coming out there with it, David Mullins. Vanover, shot short, put back, good by Moore, and he's fouled.
Well, that ended up being a pass to Moore. That's not the intention. There's no iron caught.
Will Humphreys picks up the foul, his first.
That's not how they practice it, but that comes up with 2.
Luke Humphreys in for Will Humphreys for Gate City. Moore's free throw up and good. Moore in double figures. He has 10 of his team's 19 points. Kilgore has it, cut off, gets it down low. Luke Humphreys shot off the glass, good.
Nice pass across the lane to Humphreys. Nice left-handed putback.
And here's the ball in backcourt. It'll go out off a Blue Devil, out of bounds.
Almost stolen away by Kilgore.
Hackney and Parks in for Gate City. Clark and Estep check out.
Bench. We talked about this for years.
Now, if you got a dozen, you'll use them. Fleming has it. Has it left side, picked up by Parks. Now get it left side to Moore. He drives along the baseline. Shot up good. He's fouled by Luke Humphreys. Foul on Luke will be his 4th. Moore picks up another 2 points.
Yeah, the big old boy drove the baseline.
Moore, an all-state football player for Clintwood. Free throw Moore, in, out, no good. Rebound Hackney for the Blue Devils. Hackney gets it over to Parks. Parks, Kilgore with it. Now back out ahead of the key. Parks puts it on the floor, drives down left the lane, gets it over to McMurray. Shot for 3, shot it short. Long rebound coming out there with it. Fleming for Clintwood. Kelly Fleming has the ball kicked by Kilgore. And it'll go out of bounds. It belonged to Clintwood.
Tried to bounce pass toward the paint.
Luke Humphreys checks out. Will Humphreys in for Gate City. David Mullins to throw it in for the Wade. Looks, 5-second count on. Finally gets it into Kelly Fleming. Fleming guarded by Parks, picks up his dribble. Now John Michael Fleming, he's guarded by Kilgore, lobs it left lane. Ball tipped by Hackney, coming out there though with it. Fleming gets it down low, David Mullins. Mullins spins out of the lane. His jump hook no good, but he's fouled.
On Hackney.
Foul on Jamie will be his first, and that'll be the team's 4th, I believe, here in the second half. And going to the line to shoot 2 for the Green Wave will be David Mullins. Mullins with 2 points. 0 of 1 from the free throw line. 0 of 2 as he misses the first.
Hit the front of the rim and came back to him.
Travis Hicks into the lineup.
Kilgore checks out. He stepped back in for Gate City.
Mullins' second free throw is good. Gate City leads by 16. Quickly in front court. Estep drives along the baseline. Shot off the glass. No good. Foul call.
Yeah, that's a good looking move.
Good
Mark.
Good screen down low by somebody. Probably Will Humphrey. Foul on Hicks, his first. Mark Estep shooting 2. Mark scoreless here tonight. No longer as he hits the first.
Rogers back in for Gate City. McMurray takes a break.
Estep's second free throw no good. John Michael Fleming on the rebound. Devils lead 39-22, 4:10 to go third quarter. John Michael Fleming with it, lobs it down low to Hicks along the baseline. Hicks turns, shoots, misses, and it'll go off the Blue Devils. Parks and Humphreys trying to come up with it, neither able to control it. So Clintwood's Mullins to throw it in, kicks it in back here to Vanover. Right side, John Michael Fleming for 3, shot no good. Rebound Rogers for the Blue Devils. Michael Rogers gets in front court to Estep along the baseline, drives Will Humphrey, shot no good, put back no good, foul call. Foul will be on the Green Wave. John Michael Fleming picks up his 3rd. Team's 5th here of the half. No, team's 3rd here of the half. Will Humphrey shooting 2, free throw, way short, no good. Humphreys has 4 on the night. Will's free throw up, and again, no good. Rebound during Moore. Moore to Fleming. Fleming picks up his dribble, gets it right side Moore, lobs it down low to Hicks. Hicks shoots and it's fouled. No bucket. The foul.
Either Parks or Humphreys.
Humphreys, 34, picks up the foul. His second. Travis Hicks will go to the line to shoot 2. Hicks with 6 points off the bench here for the Green Wave. Free throw on the way and shot.
Ooh.
If it's a 15-footer, he didn't shoot it 13.
It's early in the season, but I know he's worked on that. But
ooh, that was way short. Oh, this will go right through the bottom of the bucket. Free throw Hicks. No, it didn't either.
Nah, if he split the difference on the 2, he made 1.
Free throw no good. Moore's put back on the rebound for Clintwood's no good. Quickly, Gate City has it in front court. East step, drives along the baseline. Shot over Hicks, no good. Foul called on Travis Hicks.
Yeah, good job by Rogers with the rebound on the other end. Quickly down the court, Blue Devils. Nice move to the bucket by East step.
So Mark back to the line, shooting 2. Single point here tonight. Free throw East step up and good. Makes the score 40-22 with 3:20 to go here in the third quarter.
East step with 3 rebounds. Gate City has led all the way.
Second free throw by East step, no good. Rebound pulled out there more for Clintwood. Gets it to Vanover, and a block will be called on East step. Vanover tried to get the baseline. East step slid in front, called for the block. Moore for Clintwood to throw it in, right of his own bucket, or left of his own bucket. Mullins has it, left of the lane, and he'll be called for travel. Shuffled his feet, then put the ball on the floor. So off the turnover, Gate City in possession. Tyler Parks has it over to Michael Rogers. Rogers swings it out on top to East step. East step. Gets it left side to Rogers. Back out on top now between the rings with it comes East step. Get it over right side to Rogers. Rogers now swinging all the way around left side. Tyler Parks back to East step, head of the key. Right side Rogers. He'll shoot the 3. Shot no good. Rebound David Mullins. Mullins has it for Clintwood. Hands it over to Fleming. Fleming loses possession of the ball. Stomps picks it up. He needs one of his buddies. And Fleming just has to throw the ball before the 5 count. It's picked off by Hackney, and what do we have? Timeout on the floor by Gate City. 2:23 to go, third quarter. Gate City leads 40-22.
This is Fox Sports 1050 WGAT Gate City.
And Gate City has it. 40-22 the score. They lead with 2:20 to go, third quarter. Clark has it, gets it down low on the backdoor cut to McMurray, shot up good, and he's fouled. Jesse has not scored. He didn't score in the second quarter. He scored early in the first quarter, 3 threes, and then that's the first point since.
Good job, though, taking a nice feed and then using his body to protect the basketball. A little sort of scoop shot with his right hand.
McMurray's free throw on the way, and good. Rattles, falls.
Really rattle.
Yes, it did. McMurray with 12, and the Blue Devils lead 43-22. Moore in front court. He drives to the bucket. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Josh Kilgore. Kilgore puts it on the floor, 1-on-5. And Kilgore takes it all the way. The whole shot up, no good. Tipped around, coming out of there with it will be Gate City, as I believe it goes off of Hicks out of bounds. So Gate City will have it. McMurray left to the bucket to throw it in.
Nice quick move to the bucket, though.
Clark in the corner.
A little bit of trouble there.
Lobs it out front. McMurray head of the key for 3. Swish.
Van over there late to try to put up a hand.
Clintwood with it in front court. Here's Hicks jumper up off the glass. Good. Travis Hicks has 8.
Has little size advantage over Will.
46-24. Now Humphreys takes it back to Hicks, has it stripped and stolen away by Clintwood. Sloan comes out of there with it. Sloan gets it over to Kelly Fleming. Kelly races past the timeline, thought about the three now. Gets it to Hicks, ball tipped away from behind, stolen away. Clark runs it up the right side. He'll take it all the way. The whole shot up. Good, he's fouled by Kelly Fleming. Clark with the bucket, Fleming with the foul.
Nate just too quick for Fleming.
Clark has 15. Jesse McMurray has 15 for the Blue Devils.
Nick Mullins in for Evan Vanover for the Greenway.
Nate's free throw up and good. So 49-24, Devils lead by 25. And here's the ball thrown away in front court. Hicks runs it down, does a good job in the corner, and then he travels. Did a good job to run it down. But
well, he had a hard time finding anybody to throw it to.
Yeah.
And in the process,
he certainly didn't have a lot of help. 49-24, inside a minute to go, third quarter. Gate City with it.
He turned around and saw all the white and blue.
Clark with it, head of the key. McMurray off the pick by Humphrey, shot no good. Rebound, Bateman had a hand on it. They had Bateman will commit the foul. Foul on Logan will be his first. Team 6. Team 7th. It'll be a 1-and-1, and it'll be Jordan Sloan to shoot for Clintwood. 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Gate City comfortably up 49-24. Jumped out to a 15-1 lead at one point. 17-1 lead actually at one point. So we're ready for the 1-and-1. Sloan looks and fires and misses. Rebound, Kilgore has a hand up. Kilgore comes out there with it, and he's fouled. Foul will be on Sloan, I believe. It is his first. That'll be the team's 7th. Josh Kilgore will step to the line for Gate City, and Josh will be shooting 1-and-1. Free throw, Kilgore up and good. Josh looking to become the third Blue Devil tonight to get in double figures, as he has now 9 points. And 10. As Josh hits both free throws. 51-24 the score. Here's a pass inbounds, tipped out of bounds by Kilgore. On the inbounds, Clintwood has it. Sloan gets it over to Kelly Fleming. Still in backcourt. Fleming gets it in front court now to Nick Mullins. Down low with it. Here's the shot up, no good. Rebound coming out there, Will Humphreys for Gate City. Will gets it over to Nate Clark. 20 seconds to go. Devils will hold it for 1. McMurray will stand to right front corner with it. Now flips it over to Kilgore. Kilgore, 10 seconds. He'll go 1-on-1. Let's see. And he loses possession. McMurray runs it down, launches a 3 shot, no good. Will Humphreys with it. Kilgore with it. Shot up at the buzzer, won't go. And that'll be the end of the third quarter with the score of the Gate City Blue Devils 51, the Clintwood Green Wave 24. (51-24) the score, set to begin the fourth quarter. Clintwood with it. John Michael Fleming has it. Circles left side, gets it to Moore. Moore looks to Meade, can't get it to him. Circles back out front. And 3. No. When I have an illegal screen, that is on Nick Mullins. And Gate City will have somebody going to the far end to shoot 1-on-1.
15th turnover for Clintwood. Gate City has 7.
It'll be Will Humphrey shooting 1-on-1. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Moore for Clintwood. John Michael Fleming has it, left side. Nick Mullins now with it out front, picked up by Clark, center circle, hand it back to Moore. Moore has it left side, tells the ball tipped away by Clark. Tossing it back in is Hackney, and Gate City ends up with it down low, shot up, no good, foul call.
E-Step with a shot, but he was knocked down.
Josh Meade picks up his first 2 shots for Mark E-Step. Free throw on the way by E-Step is no good. The Devils not exactly having their best night at the free throw line. E-Step's second free throw is good. 52-24, Gate City leads. Put the score on the wrong side of the board.
They fixed it.
With it, Sloan. His baseline jumper up, no good. And it'll be tipped out of bounds by Sloan. It'll belong to Gate City. Luke Humphreys and Matt Woods into the lineup for Gate City, replacing McMurray and Will Humphreys.
Gate City has led from the start and has been in control.
So Nate Clark for the Blue Devils has it, drives down the right side, shot off glass, good.
Clintwood, a competitive team too. An impressive home opener.
Fleming gets it over to Sloan. Now Meade, his 12-foot jumper up, and it'll go. Josh Meade with his first points of the night. Gate City with it. 54-26 they lead. Left corner, that's E-Step. Get it down low. Clark cutting the baseline, shot up good. Nate Clark with 19 to lead Gate City in scoring. Sloan with it. As it tips, stolen away, it goes off an E-Step out of bounds. It'll belong to, whoops. Well, I'm thinking they missed that one. If it's 56-54, there'd be a lot more arguing going on about that.
Yes, there would be a Green Wave coach.
And rightfully so.
Yeah, David Vanover, the new coach, would definitely be on his feet, but he's ready to go back to Clintwood.
Humphreys has it, gets it to Hackney. Hackney stops, pops, 16-footer, won't go. Rebound coming out of there with it, Clintwood. Meade gets it over to John Michael Fleming. Fleming drives into the lane and loses possession of the ball, runs it back down, get it over here now to David Vanover, who's checked in. Down low, they lob it to Meade. Meade shot up over E-Step, good. Josh Meade with his 4th point. And it's 56-28. Gate City in front, 5:30 to go. E-Step has it left side, puts it on the floor, stops at the foul line, left side Hackney, drives along the baseline, shot up no good, blocked away actually by Sloan. It'll belong to Gate City. Marshall McMurray, Michael Rogers into the lineup for Gate City.
Well, after this and over, and Gate City goes to Clintwood on the 25th, they need to just remember it starts at 0. Gate City's gone to Clintwood and had trouble before after winning here easily.
So Gate City has it. Rogers swings it around, Parks now. Hackney with it. Hackney gets it right side. Woods, he'll launch a 3 shot, no good. Rebound Sloan. No, that's Moore. Moore to Fleming. At left side Vanover, it'll be kicked out of bounds by Parks. It'll belong to the Greenway. 5:05 to go. It's 56-28. Gate City in the lead.
Gate City's next game will be at Pound Friday night.
With the